Hey folks, here is my take on Donald Trump's deleted meme. The one that the left and the Democrats are all calling is racist, but whatever the case, here's my take on it. So first, let's take a listen to it. It was set up again, even though Donald Trump deleted it, someone else copied it. So let's play it and let's go into this. There's Hakeem Jeffries, the Islamic terrorist infiltrating the typical leftist doing their opera sing. There's the king of the jungle. All right, so that was it. So let's go over some facts. Number one, if you think that Trump is racist for putting this out, and you know, it's amazing, okay? But let's go with some facts first. Number one, every Democrat politician is shown here but Trump, who is a Republican. Okay, so every politician was a Democrat except for Trump. Okay, so you need to think it's a political meme to start out with. Number two, both Democrat and Republicans are shown as jungle animals. How is it that it is racist to show Obamas as apes if they're all jungle animals? But we're going to go address that more later. Number three, the left has always called Trump racist, homophobic, sexist, male, chauvinistic, a king or dictator. The only two parts of partial truth here is Trump, who has always been very good looking, has had 3 times been married and had several beautiful women. They have no damning evidence on Trump being with Epstein, but the DOJ with Kash Patel, director, stepped down Dan Bongino. Both said there was, quote, nothing here to see about all the Democrat politicians worldwide. But now that Trump has released more and more of the Epstein files, and it's getting worse, we see politicians across the landscape of the world being implicated, including the blue bloods, the kings of Europe. Yeah. But now we see all kinds of globalist politicians worldwide have been caught in this scandal, especially The View from Hollywood propaganda show with Whoopi Goldberg is the worst with the evidence. Number 4, Trump did post the meme and decided to take it down since the left turned it into another smear racist agenda on him. But in reality, the meme just represents the truth. Trump is not a dictator, but a man on a mission who God is using to eradicate the corruption from the world. A man who is changing the wealth to be taken away from both communism and Islamic terrorism worldwide. In the video, each politician is depicted as an animal that best represents their personality and what Trump has called them in the past. Like pencil neck Adam Schiff is the giraffe and so on. But here's the kicker. What are they blaming Trump for? Racists. Because, as you see here, the Obamas are apes. And we've all heard the jokes about the black people coming from the apes or whatever, okay? So, but who started all that crap? It came from Einstein. and evolution. It was the left who pushes the idea there is no God and we came from Cro-Magnon man millions of years ago. Here the left is claiming Trump is a racist because Obama and his lover, Big Mike, are depicted as apes or monkeys. But God's word is completely against Einstein's theory of evolution, who Einstein later realized and admitted he was wrong. The left always wants to push on us that God's word is just a fable and not the truth. So here we see a meme where humans are depicted as animals, which is exactly what the left has been pushing on the conservative Christian Republicans for ages. It seems they just can't handle their own sick ideology given right back to them, huh? The meme went viral for two main reasons, though. The reality that Trump is supported by 80% of Americans actually, which you won't see in the news. They try to make you think that only 53% or 50% of Americans support Donald Trump and favor him now. It's all a big lie with their fake installed politicians and majorly corrupt elections. Hollywood can make fun of Christians and the oracles of God, but when you make fun of the leftist crazed ideas, you're immediately called out as a racist, a sexist, and every other name they want to call you. Donald Trump is changing the political landscape. He has put sanctions on Venezuela and Iran's oil being deported now. And what communist countries have been buying this cheap gang-controlled oil? China and Iran. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. Just China, Cuba, China and Cuba. So now Venezuela has been freed of Maduro's dictator. Cuba's economy is crumbling fast because of this. Iran's currency is worth hardly nothing. And China, with 1.6 billion people, is not only losing their economy, but there are many major signs the generals were fired and dismissed. And then Xi Jinping also took control over the garrison because he's worried there's going to be a revolution. It's starting. I have always said that Trump is Cyrus who has come back to do God's will. And this YouTube channel that was reinstated, you're watching this on with 25,000 subscriptions, is a small fraction of what I used to have with 150,000, which was still majorly monetized and frozen at 150,000 way back in 2017. Because YouTube, we all know, most of you know that it is leftists and they try to stop you they censor you. They censor everything. Comments, they censor subscriptions, they stop everything across the board to make it look like nobody listens to me either. Just like nobody voted for Donald Trump. He stole the election. Yet YouTube continues to let me only have 100 to 300 views and notifies nobody, because this is the intolerant left. This is the globalist devils who all practice abominations and hate God. They use every lie they can to try and stop Trump, but they are helpless and losing terribly now. He is a man on a mission from God. And don't tell me that Trump can't be a man of God. Every one of the great men of God and kings of Israel had sinned against God. David did, Solomon did, and quite bad as well, worse than Trump has. So don't give me that stupid argument. Thank you for listening.